Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time showing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Actually, the last story isn't about a ghost at all, Miney. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance at it over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more. Thank you. You're trying to come back. Okay, Dets. Welcome. Hopefully welcome back. Hopefully Twitch likes you this time. And that's the quote. That's the quote, okay. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Oh, Dets, you might have come back for an interesting part. Coming up in a minute, once we've read through these next two poems. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only behind being symbolic. Compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. As soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn when you put it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Yeah? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know... I was really nervous about doing this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Miney. Oh, we got a fan in Yuri. Ah, me too. Okay, so we've got to show our poem to Natsuki next. So I'm very quickly, just before I show my poem to Natsuki, I am going to, actually no, we'll crack on. I'll keep going until I really have to. Okay, Natsuki. I'm doing Yuri's voice again. Huh? Miney, if you're not going to take this literature club seriously, then go home. Oh, wow. Wow, Natsuki. What? Harsh? What? You expecting me to believe that you put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Oof, hello, hey up, it's Johnny Kicks. Hey up, sir, I'm surprised you had me doing the lemon mage face. Can't stay, but wanted to say hi. Or, you didn't say hi, Johnny, you said oof, and you're now fucking off. But no, thanks, Johnny, I appreciate you dropping in, saying hi. Saying hi, mate. Thanks for dropping by, I appreciate it. You're cool, dude. You're cool. Hope you're doing good. Anyway, how was the rugby? Well, actually, no, I don't want to rush that because I saw you were a bit pissed off about the rugby. So, forget I said about the rugby. Forget I said anything about it. Moving on. Yeah, have a nice evening, Johnny. I hope your Far Cry stream went well. Yeah, I said that and I was like, oh shit, he said he does stuff about it. Moving on. But I saw it coming out, yeah. At least, are you interested in the football? No, I don't know. You're not too interested in football, are you? I think I remember having this conversation with you before. But you've got to be kind of interested now we're making progress in the Euros. Like, I'm not usually a football fan, but I'm kind of excited for the possibility of where it could go. Oh, did you actually go and watch the thing last night in person? That's cool. I'm glad you're getting to do that, because I know you really enjoy doing that. So I'm glad you're getting to do that again, mate. Little things that make us happy, that are coming back. So I'm really grateful for that. Really happy for you in that department. But yeah. Thanks for dropping in, Kex. I appreciate you. If you're still proud of the first poem you ever read, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're just better off trying again. Wow, Natsuki. Wow. Harsh much. Fair enough. Well, to each their own. Enjoy your food, Danny. What you got? Tell me what you got, you must tell. You cannot say you have food and not tell us what you have. So before you go, tell food. What food you are eating. And then you can go. And then I will release you from this stream. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But that's the thing, like whenever someone says food, you have to say what you've got. You can't just say, I have food. That's not how it works. Or to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably you'll probably think it's stupid. Wow. Wow, Natsuki. Oh, I've got some honey barbecue ribs and a tomato and something bruschetta. Honey barbecue wings and a tomato and something bruschetta. Alright, Johnny. You're going to enjoy that. That sounds really nice. Take care, mate. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Love you. It didn't know homo way. No. But anyway, moving on. That's as accurate as I can get. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. It's quite a simple poem, really. It's probably the most simplest of the lot. It's probably even more simple than Sayori's was. Alright then, so now we've seen all 4 poems. We've seen Yuri's, Natsuki's, Monika's and Sayori's. Whose poem is your guys' favourite? I can show you guys the poems, all 4 of them. If I save quickly here, I can exit the game and I can go to the poem menu. So if you guys, whose poem is your favourites? There's Sayori's, Dear Sunshine. There's Natsuki's, about eagles can fly. There's Yuri's, about the ghost under the light. And there's Monika's, about hole in the wall. Obviously I'm just flicking through them, but what do you guys think? Which of those is your favourite? Let me know while you guys have a think. I will pull back up the game so we can crack back on. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because even in high school, everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of writing? For people to express themselves? Your writing style would make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. Mood. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand that. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end and then made it fall flat on purpose to help bring out the feeling of the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I think it's so odd that this game gets hella graphic. I mean, listen to this music. Look at this style. Like, what? It's not too graphic, but there is stuff that gets graphic in this game. But yeah, I can agree. Like, it's such a, you don't expect it to be the sort of dark game, but it has like darkness hidden within. I decided to humour her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud. If Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, here's the bit. We're coming up on the bit that I think you'll like, Debs. Or I think you'll find funny anyway. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's wrong with this language? Did you say something? These two, okay. Okay, guys, so I apologize for that abrupt cut. We had tech issues, biggish tech issues, but we're back. I've had to cut down on what specifically I'm using to record this, so I'm specifically just now capturing the screen. Basically, this is a screen capture that I'm doing. If I show you, go to settings, minimize full screen. As you can see, it's just a screen capture. But yeah, mainly because I'm just trying to cut down on what the computer's doing. Hopefully it's not processing not trying to make it so that it's processing too much stuff. But anyway, hopefully the stream will keep going this time. And hopefully we won't have any more tech issues, but we'll see. Anyway. Cute? Did you completely misunderstand the symbolism or anything? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have... I think that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I didn't think... reading. Thanks, but it didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I wouldn't have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Miney did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Miney liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a cat fight. And things are about to get interesting. And this is the thing I think you might find interesting. Or kind of, I don't know, like is the right word, but like you might, as a woman, I wonder what you'll think about some of this stuff coming up anyway. And pings on Discord to tell people I'm going live. Thanks, Discord. Right, anyway, let's crack on. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what... you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Miney appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you just that full of yourself? No. If I were that full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Guys? Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger when Miney started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little, This doesn't involve you. I don't like the fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls looked towards me and said, I've just noticed I was standing there. Miney, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I love the way I just do this little shake every time I do Natsuki's voice. If she could get over herself and learn how to appreciate simple writing, it is more effective, then this would never have happened in the first place. Boobs. I like boobs. I now had a feeling that would interest you. What's the point in making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not reader, not force them to try and figure it out. Help me explain that to Hermione. Whoa, wait. There is a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it is also a waste. You understand that, right, Hermione? How did I get dragged into this situation in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... Alright, what are we picking? Who do we agree with in this situation? Do we agree with Natsuki? Do we agree with Yuri? Or do we scream for help from Sayori? Who are we going to ask for help, guys? I think we need it. But what are we going to pick? Are we going to go with Natsuki? We're going to go with Yuri? Or are we going to ask for help from Sayori here? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Choose whoever will show you the... See, that's not how this game works. It's actually not how this game works, unfortunately. Well, I say unfortunately, it's an asexual. It's not something I'm particularly interested in. But, so, by that logic, would you want me to pick the person who has the bigger boobs? So, Yuri, I guess? Because she does, I think, have the biggest boobs? So should we agree with Yuri? Because if we agree with her, as the game says, she might like us more, so maybe that might get what you want. Yeah, go Yuri, okay. We'll go Yuri then. Natsuki. She's pretty hot for an anime chick. I like Yuri, she's one of my favourites. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone else's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. You wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're seriously a talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you told her how you felt, this would not have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. You apologized? Don't you think you should too? Oh, Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped to the point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps me to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It will spare me from having to look at your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem in her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! You really didn't need to do that. Across the room, Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone have not gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled that well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Miney. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now. It's nothing. Oh, one more thing. that one thing Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Mostly. Manny, how about you? Yeah, I'd say about the same. It was a new thing, and joke about it with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you've learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a thing or two about what kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do at least a better job tomorrow impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Sorry. Miney, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Yee. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I got to spend this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen up him? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. And I can see why they'd make such good friends with you. Phew. You know, Miney, it's nice to see you getting along. Okay, it's nice to see that I get to spend time with you at the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Hee. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really have to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright then, guys, so who are we going to are we going to carry on trying to... Well, actually, we can save here, because I did want to end off today's episode here. So yeah, we'll end off today's episode here, and I'll say thank you very much for watching, everyone. This episode's been very sporadic in terms of, like, the cutting, and I apologise for that. It's just been a lot of tech issues happening on the stream. But I appreciate you guys hanging out, as always. Thank you very much for watching. I really do enjoy. Check out everything in the description down below that I want you to see, as well as information if any of the content in this game, or what will eventually come in this game, affects you. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video, guys. Goodbye.